A Kenyan man once on death row in Saudi Arabia is finally free. Steve Abdul Karim Munyakho was convicted over the death of a colleague during a workplace altercation in 2011, has walked out of prison after more than a decade behind bars. His release followed the full satisfaction of a Saudi judicial decree which allowed for clemency through compensation. Well, joining us tonight is Munyakho's mother, veteran journalist Dorothy Kweyu, from her home to share with us the good news and the long, complex road to her son's redemption. Dorothy, good evening, and thank you for speaking with NTV tonight. Walk us through that moment when you received the news that your son is finally free. How did it happen, and how did you feel in that instant?
I was totally overwhelmed, if I may put it that way. And I'm still in that feeling of, I want to pinch myself and ask myself, is this for real?
All right. And have you managed to speak to him since his release? What are the very first words, if you have, that you exchanged when you spoke?
Come again?
Have you managed to speak to him since his release? And what did you say to him?
From the moment I got news, I haven't talked to him. I doubt that he even has a handset. So all that I've received is absolutely credible news. If Dr. Abraham Korir Singoei tweets or X's, then it is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So I'm here in the knowledge that Steve-O is coming home.
All right, and it's been a long road for you, Dorothy. You fought this battle for over a decade, years of fear, of uncertainty, of fundraising for the blood money, over 150 million shillings. What kept you going when hope seemed so far away?
What did you say about the blood money?
What kept you going in the fundraising for years, over a decade? What kept you going?
What kept me going is God. He created me. He knows my fate. And I was surrounded by very prayerful people. By the way, I want to talk about the Abigails. That is our women's fellowship at PCS St. Andrew's Church that has been in prayer. They have been in prayer from 2011, praying for Steve-O. And I know they are beside themselves. I've seen their messages. I've hardly been able to reply because the phone has been kept busy, And my children, Jen Francis has led a gang of 2 girls who have never left my side. We pray together every Tuesday. Today we are not praying because the Saving Steve-O Strategy team is also having a meeting at this time, which I'm not attending because the NTV crew is here with me. So I don't know what they're saying, but Jen Francis, Patricia, Kamau, and Emlyn Shah, those girls are also prayer warriors. My family back home, they've been praying. Whom can I leave out? I've been surrounded by prayer, Church.
Right. And Dorothy, as we wind up, thank you so much for sharing this moment of happiness with us. You've also expressed a desire to meet the victim's family. What are your hopes for that meeting? And do you believe that the victim's family has found some closure?
My hopes for him? My hopes for Steve-O are that he will find his way around, he'll integrate, he'll find a very different Kenya from what he left. He didn't leave the expressway alive, and he's going to find a very different Kenya. He'll find me in Katani. He left me in Nairobi West, So there is so much change that my prayer will be that he just rests and absorbs the environment slowly, that otherwise it can be overwhelming also.
All right, and finally, Dorothy, let's talk about the family of the victim. You have expressed hope of meeting the family of the victim as well. What are your hopes for that meeting itself?
The family of the victim, they have always been in, I've always prayed for them. There are moments when, I'm sorry, I'm a human being, but sometimes I've been forced into saying very unkind things about them. But most of the time, I've remembered that they are human beings. They are made in the image of God, especially the widow, whom I have longed so much to meet, but she has never made it possible for me, you know. So I'm extremely sad that Steve is coming back before we meet. It was always my desire to meet her and express my deep regret over what happened, because these were two friends, you know, and I have nothing against them. It's just that it has been torture. They may not know the torture I've gone through. It's living with the sword over your child's neck is not the easiest thing. I don't know if they've had closure, because they know that the person through whom their loved one got lost is still alive, and it hasn't been easy for them. So we are both victims, and I wish people would know that and pray for both of us, because both of us need healing.
Dorothy, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with us, and we wish you and Stephen peace and healing as you begin this new chapter.